That's what I give every young guy as a Hall of Famer.
The words from Ric Flair, and the historic moment has arrived. The first ever world title match on national television.
And the former Ring of Honor World Champion, perhaps the greatest man who ever lived, Austin Aries, walks that aisle himself. And he is hoping to become a two-time Ring of Honor World Champion tonight.
He's taking a page out of Ric Flair's book, getting somebody to hold the ropes open for him as he enters. I'll say one thing, this guy's got a mouth and he's got a high opinion of himself. We'll see if he can back it up tonight. Here comes Tyler Black. Look at the reaction to Tyler. They love him here in this arena. I think, Dave, he has a great shot to do it tonight and to become the world champion.
When you talk about Tyler Black, you always say potential. Tonight, he has the chance to realize that potential and win his first world championship.
I'm so glad you finally recognized that. It's a great admission on your part.
I don't think he's going to do it, but he has the chance.
Well, the crowd thinks he has a great chance.
And here comes the man that Tyler couldn't beat in 2 singles matches thus far here on ROH on HDNet. A former Ring of Honor World Champion himself, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Well, Dave, you made a good point, but let's also remember that Bryan Danielson didn't beat Tyler Black. Both of those matches fought to a draw.
Yeah, the first one a 20-minute time limit draw, the second a double count out. Will either Danielson or Black be able to get a decision on the other in this 4-corner survival? That remains to be seen.
Well, those are the 3 contenders tonight, the 3 challengers, if you will, to this historic world championship. Now here comes the champ himself. A man who has resurrected his career. A career that began in 1988. He has come back and claimed his spot as the best in the business.
To be the man, you've got to beat the man. And the first man to score a decision in this match will be the man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event. It is scheduled for 1 fall with television time remaining. It is a 4-way match, and it is for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Introducing challenger number 1 from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing 205 pounds, Austin Aries.
I don't hear one fan in this arena pulling for
Challenger
Austin
number
Aries.
2 from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 222 pounds, Tyler Black.
Tyler's definitely got some fans here.
Challenger number 3 from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 185 pounds, American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
The fans won't win you the world title. You've got to do it yourself in the ring. And I think Dragon can do that tonight.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 217 pounds, he is the Ring of Honor World Champion,
Danielson. That's a little surprising there, Dave. With a few boos in this crowd here.
A bit of a mixed reaction for Jerry Lynn, a veteran of professional wrestling.
And Kerry Silkin, owner of Ring of Honor, will administer the handshake between these four men who have all worked hard to earn this shot to take that belt away from that man, Jerry Lynn. We'll have this match coming up in just a moment. Well, Todd Sinclair checking with all our competitors. We're ready to go.
What a historic night. The Ring of Honor World Championship on the line for the very first time here on HDNet.
And we might mention that the first wrestler to execute a pin is going to be the world champion.
A pin or a submission. You don't even have to beat Jerry Lynn necessarily for him to lose the title in this contest.
Danielson and Aries starting out with some words. Aries wanted to go after Jerry Lynn. Now after Danielson, it is on, folks. It's on here.
And Aries trying to get out of harm's way as it looks like Danielson and Tyler Black focusing on him together. And he's out to the floor.
Jerry Lynn was stunned by that blow from Austin Aries.
That was smart by Aries. Got out of the way of all those punches and forearms. Oh, but not out of the way of Lynn.
What was he doing? Taking a victory lap? Jerry Lynn said none of that.
You got to keep your eyes on all three of your opponents in a match like this.
It was a victory lap. He crashed and burned, Dave.
Yeah, and now once again, we see Danielson versus Black here on HDNet.
Is that who we're seeing?
We've talked about the two times that they battled to a draw. Will we see Danielson or Black be able to pin one another or make the other submit in this match?
Danielson got popped in the nose there, as you saw. Now Black, Jerry Lynn.
Jerry Lynn was able to win the world title from Nigel McGuinness early in the month of April in Houston, Texas. Able to roll up Tyler.
What an early count of two. That's how close Jerry Lynn came to retaining his title.
Able to nail the head scissors on Tyler Black. And goes for a cover, but too close to the ropes.
Danielson pulling him away.
Tying up the legs of Jerry Lynn right here.
Todd Sinclair asking Jerry Lynn if he submits. Of course he says no. You know, in a match like this, Dave, you got to have eyes almost in the back of your head. You never know where the next guy's coming through. Now look at what's going on outside the ring. Austin Aries taking some shots from Tyler Black.
But yeah, you do raise a good point. Eyes in the back of your head. How can you focus on three opponents all at once? It's very difficult.
Are you saying that I raise bad points sometimes?
From time to time.
Oh, okay.
But Danielson able to roll the hold over right there and apply maximum pressure to the hold, but Lynn reaches the ropes. But that took a lot out of his leg. Nice European uppercut in the corner by American Dragon. Runs into the elbow from Lynn. Flying head scissors sends Danielson out to the apron.
With the world title on the line, you leave nothing in your bag of tricks.
And busting out the back rake and the chest rake, digging those fingernails into the flesh of Jerry Lynn.
And Lynn does it right back to him. A little bit of his own medicine.
Meanwhile, Tyler Black focusing on Bryan Danielson, trying to do some damage out on the apron.
Danielson's been shaken up early. Look at this. There is action going on everywhere between these four guys.
Jerry Lynn setting to the barricade back first. You know, Danielson took a lot out of Lynn's knee inside the ring, and now Aries focusing on